Good day, friends. I hope you're doing well from wherever the world you're at and whatever time it is. This is Tracy Brown, your somatic dietitian and attuned eating specialist. And I want to dive right in to how to help you slow down when this world is screaming at you about, oh my goodness, weight gain. Oh my goodness, you're going to lose fitness. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen and nobody knows, yet we're pacing the floor anyway. Let's talk today about how to slow down. So I want to do a very quick overview of this week. And we've talked about how a racing, spinning mind, calorie counting, body checking, not letting yourself not exercise when you don't want to, and just in general being overproductive and driving yourself into the ground is absolutely keeping you from a more attuned relationship with your food. Now, I'm not saying right now that it is abnormal to be eating emotionally. Right now, it totally is. It is not the worst thing that you could ever do if you're eating because you feel ungrounded. That's not the worst thing. You're actually trying to slow yourself down there. But our goal with this work is to have many tools and a lot more safety and a lot more room within our own systems and body to feel like we can be here and feel safe and regulated and present. And that's what we've been talking about all this week. So a couple of things I want to share with you today as you go into your weekend. Number one is you can slow down right at this very moment by simply finding your own feet in your shoes or your socks, making contact with the floor. If you are sitting cross-legged on a couch or a chair right now, maybe you can notice where your legs are touching each other, like your legs are on top of your feet. Or you can notice your feet on the floor. If you are not seated right now and you're pacing and you're trying to do many tasks at one time, maybe you could just stop doing that and sit down on the couch with me and find your seat and your back on your couch and on your chair. And notice where you're being supported by that chair or that couch. And give that a little push in. And even just ask yourself this question: how new is this for me? And see what happens in your system. If you get revved up, if it freaks you out, that's good information that you need to work on about what it means about you to just be and be present to one thing and let the nourishment of this video come in. If you sit and you push back and you recognize, oh, I don't get this enough and I'm so hungry for this, stay there a little longer. If you can stay there way after this video is over and recognize, that's what I'm really hungry for. That's what, I reach for food for, this feeling. And the food never really fully gives it to me. So that's tool number one. Can you do that here with me right now? Or maybe you need to watch this video over and over again and practice this. And then number two, I'm going to put a link below for an opt-in that I've had out for a really long time, probably over a year, that I recognize that a lot of people I don't think use to its totality. So at some point I'll probably do a webinar just going through that with you. But for now, please make sure you have this tool. If you've already opted into it, that probably won't work. Go back to your emails and Google it in your Yahoo or your Gmail account and pull this PDF back up and start to do some of the tools that are on there, just like this one. So that's my quick little Friday video for you to start using tools today, immediately, to slow yourself down. Even if you can only slow down for 30 seconds, and typically you slow down none to actually know more in-depth and nuanced information about your hunger and fullness. If you're pretty good, I do pretty good at meals. I don't say overly distracted, but what I find is that it's really hard for me to not feel revved up when I'm trying to get the meal on the table and everybody's tired and cranky, including me, or bored, or it's just loud. Then I recommend that you use some of the tools in this opt-in to give yourself basically a little vacation and a little bit of a breather to transition from what you were doing into the next thing. So you can go to that meal with a lot more presence, a lot more feelings of inner spaciousness and safety. And then I would love for you to message me here below, tag me here below. I used those tools today at one meal, and this is how it went. Or I tried it at, a meal and a snack. Or I tried it before I transitioned from this video into work, or from work into the end of my day. Share with us your lived experience of when you do that, what the results are. Thank you all so much for watching this. I will be live with you tomorrow morning for a coffee and breakfast chat. And of course, if you have any other questions, concerns, we will be addressing them in future videos. So let me know how you're doing. And next week, we're going to talk about staying strong in this, I guess, what's it called? Like, stay in place to be safe time we're in, and how diet culture is, again, really trying to infiltrate everybody. And we're going to take a stand against that next week in terms of that fat phobia. So be staying tuned for that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you're using the tools in the opt-in below. I'm going to put here in a second. And let me know how they go for you.